Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Black 22. Even.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch twins.
This is Gordon. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Winston now to throw on first down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Flag, we own them. We own flip. Shit. Watch the shit.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A tackle that time by Akello Witherspoon.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Mighty, white 25. That's trash. Tighten up. Wait. Green, triple T. Come on. Sunday.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
Clearly, every time the Saints put together a game plan, they plan to get Michael Thomas involved early and often. 125 catches in 2018, the most in the NFL. Not bad for a kid in Pop Warner football that only played the minimum number of plays every game.
They run with Murray, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Ready. Blue ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the slant. Come on. Sunday. Watch the slant. Shift. One roll. Rest. Check. Fresno. Hey, thump.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team Defensive tackles, because we asked them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Check safety, check safety.
On second down now, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Melvin Gordon with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready. 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. So don't say nothing. Hey, box truck, box truck. 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. 3 bird. Hey, 20.
On first and 10, Young. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 20 to go.
Young to throw again on second and 10. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Match box right. Go. 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. So we got man. Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Watch the curl. Hey. High 7.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints 7, 49ers nothing.
Ready,
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, wahoo! 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. I got him. Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Watch the run. Shoot!
Young working out of the gun. Taking a shot for Samuel. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running right. It's a handoff to Gordon. Well, the pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Easy. Pop. Hey. 50.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And he finds Cook. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter.
Kill. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
That was second down run for Murray. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Ready? White 25. I'm going. White. I'm going back to you. Green, triple team. Let me go.
Winston now from the 50. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
16 yards.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tight dog. Green, triple team. He's checking. Here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Big Ed.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know you thought saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Jameis to throw it. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Out of the gun, it's Young. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Hunter Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
Ted Ginn's gonna go. Touchdown, New Orleans. He brings the kickoff back 85 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, the first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Winston. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Easy. Out. Slam.
A second down throw for Winston. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
All day, every day. Wait. Mike 20. Blue gun.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. Thomas, the intended target.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Perry able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Young now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Ready? Make the flag. 50. Mike 50. Let's go, let's go.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
I know you feel it.
50-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Samuel, the 36 overall pick in last year's draft, played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign, 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Young now from the 50. And caught by Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
And the 49er first down.
A first down throw for Young. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Big hit. 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, Delta.
They'll throw again. Young. He's got Green. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down. First down, Young. escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Turn it up. Kill, turn it up.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after them now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Bravo. 25 to Mike. We go 25 to Mike. Rock it. Rock the pass. Check. Spud. Speed dribble.
Young to throw it this time. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. Looking around the league from Raymond James Stadium, they're in the 3rd quarter in Tampa. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for the Saints, 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
SOS.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Ready. Move ready.
54. Good track. Good track. Shit. Slam.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Undercrush.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A toss to Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Gordon. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Saints on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check 3. Pick the edge. Come.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Push him back. Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll try to right side with Murray. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 1st down, Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Next to score, Saints 31, 49ers
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, Charlie. Get it.
Young. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. To throw, Young on the screen. This is Coleman. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Watch the run, watch the run.
Look, squeeze.
Check hot route, hot.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Young. Forced out to his left. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. Young on 1st down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll play fake. Now Young. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for New Orleans, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Big numbers.